The problem in these days, in my opinion, is that rappers are so versatile. So it's hard to make a list. Some are considered more producers, some sing, some.
I do respect people's ability to put together lists of their own, right? Let's be real. Like, some of this shit is not easy. But I think that where things are starting to get tricky is the era of hip hop we are in now, where melody is being used. Fans, people of rappers are going to have to start making omissions. Let's try to change the criteria as the genre is evolving.
Can we talk about top 5 rappers list and how difficult it has become to make these lists? You know, off camera, I vehemently yelled at Uch, and veins were popping, and I was sweating. Veins were popping.
You look like Joe Budden. There you go.
And my hair started falling out because I said, "Yo, people assume, like, when people say that these are the top 5 rappers, it's clearly somebody's opinion, because there's no way to measure who the top 5 rappers are, because everybody has their own opinion." So.
Right.
The problem in these days, in my opinion, is that rappers are so versatile. So it's hard to make a list. Some are considered more producers, some sing, some blah, blah, blah. So all in all, in a nutshell, what is your opinion on the top 5 list, and how difficult do you think it is to construct these lists as a listener?
Yeah, man. I think it is becoming difficult, you know, and to be honest with you, I think most people's list is so trash to me. Like, did you see The Game? He put out his top 10 best rappers alive list. It's probably one of the trashiest lists I've ever seen in my life. Cause, like,
I'm gonna pull it up while you're
please. Yeah, I would like for you, because I saw a couple names on there in the ranking. It was just so asinine. It didn't make any sense. But I digress. But also, in that respect, I do respect people's ability to put together lists of their own, right? And I think that's my other thing with it, is like, at the end of the day, if you want to have your own list, great. We can go back and forth on who like you have in your list and who you don't, and that's all good. I think that where things are starting to get tricky is the era of hip hop we are in now, where melody is being used. There's a whole, if we wanted to, we can have a whole genre called melodic rap, melodic hip hop. That can literally be a subgenre of hip hop if we wanted it to be. And I think that's kind of messing up where people are being ranked and where they're not being ranked. So yeah, I really feel like the melody, the fact that people are singing more, the fact that that's become mainstream, the fact that, you know, you can have a Grammys list of top hip hop albums, and people like Roddy Ricch, who dropped a phenomenal album in 2019. People like Lil Baby, who dropped a very good, critically acclaimed album in 2019, were excluded from a list that had more rapidy rap type dudes. So I think ultimately, fans, people of rappers are going to have to start making omissions to the way that they're going to have to start changing the criteria for how rappers are being judged now, because it's no longer about bars, quote unquote. This is the problem that Drake is having. This is the problem that this is the reason why people don't respect. There's some people who disrespect Drake's pen as a rapper so egregiously. It's insulting that y'all don't see what Drake is able to do as a lyricist sometimes, because of the fact that he puts together love songs. And I think that, or what you would consider as a love song, Certified Lover Boy, hopefully that shit drops soon. But the point is, I do think it's getting very difficult, man. And it's not easy to put together these lists. Let's be real. Like, some of this shit is not easy. So we got to also be very clear. Like, let's try to, but I think the overall point is, let's try to change the criteria as the genre is evolving. That is, I think, what we need to kind of focus on. What do you think, Q?
Well, I mean, I was looking at Game's list.
Yeah, what's his list?
So I have it. So it's actually not bad. He has Jay-Z at 1, Nas 2, Lil Wayne 3, which I agree. 4 Eminem, 5 Kendrick, 6 Snoop Dogg, 7 Drake, 8 Andre 3000, 9 J. Cole, and then 10 Lil Baby. I think the Lil Baby one is the one that got people kind of like.
How is Lil Baby?
So many people you could have put on there. I mean, I honestly,
how is Lil Baby in that? Honestly.
At this point, I think.
And how is Snoop Dogg? And how is Snoop Dogg in there?
Well, I mean, I can see Snoop Dogg. I'm okay with Snoop Dogg. I'm okay with Snoop Dogg.
Are we talking? See, what I'm saying. Are we talking about successfulness? Are we talking about acclaim? Or are we talking about ability?
Snoop Dogg has had a very good career. Snoop Dogg has
absolutely.
Had a very good rap.
Snoop Dogg is the most popular, recognizable rapper of all time.
Snoop Dogg has had a very good rap career. He's had a very good rap career. To be specific, he had a very good rap career. So from Game's list in my head, I deviate, and I was like, there was a line Drake said. Remember this line from Drake on Two Amounts by 2 Chainz?
Big Amount.
Sorry, Big Amount by 2 Chainz, which I think that's one of Drake's best verses on that song. I'm gonna read it to you. He said, Look, I got a big amount. I think I'm the biggest out. Got hits and I even put it out. And you ain't even put it out. Got the Billboard melodies. Rap is something I do on the side. Crossed over to the other side and I didn't even have to die. Like, clearly, Drake knows, the world knows this guy's nice. Can we? He is nice. Stop. Like, I remember like a couple years ago, just having to, I felt embarrassed to say that I thought Drake was a good rapper. That used to be an embarrassing thing to people. It used to be like, Drake, you don't know nothing about rap. And I'm sitting here like, yo, I'm blown away by some of these rap verses that Drake is putting out. I know, we all know, Drake is nice on the mic. Drake is probably better than your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. But it's the fact that he, like he said, he crossed over to the other side. He got the Billboard melodies. That's why you love Drake, but don't sleep on his pen game as a rapper. Please. He's better than a good chunk of the dudes out here. So it's to me, is that. And then Kanye, right? Kanye is the one that I think is the most fishiest. That is the hardest one to add on list, because I think Kanye's impact as a rapper, like when you talk about like generational rappers, you talk about rappers that changed the game. I can't tell you that there's another rapper that changed the game more than Kanye. I can't tell you. You know how they say Steph Curry changed the NBA with his shooting, like a 3-point shooting, and he completely changed the game, which I believe is facts. He probably changed the game more than LeBron changed the game. Let's be real. He has.
Yeah, he definitely did.
So to me, Kanye West changed hip hop to a point where a lot of these people, let's be real, a lot of these people don't exist without Kanye. I'm not sure who, some people have Lupe on their list. I'm not sure there's a Lupe without Kanye. I'm not sure there's a Drake without Kanye. I'm not sure there's a J. Cole without Kanye. I'm not sure there's Kendrick without Kanye. So with Kanye's influence, with all the stuff that Kanye was able to accomplish as a rapper, how can we omit him from the list? So these are some of the people I think about. I think about Lauryn Hill. I think about Common. I think about, it's almost like you got to factor in their skills, but then you got to also factor in impact. You got to factor in their career. Like you said, with Snoop Dogg. Yeah, Snoop Dogg is not skill-wise, toe for toe. I don't think he can go bar for bar with a lot of people, but his impact, his career.
Exactly.
His career he has a great career as an artist. So to me, it's hard.
Difficult. It's difficult. Like I said, it's difficult.
It's difficult. But I will say this. I do think that we need to stop grading rappers by who can go toe to toe with bars to bar. And you know the funny thing about this, as I say, as I try to implore that Kanye should be on a lot of people's list. Do you know who should be taken off a lot of people's list? Eminem. And he's gonna say this on his next album. Eminem should probably be taken off a lot of people's list.
Explain.
While Eminem is a great rapper, great bar for bar, I'm not sure his music is as great as J. Cole's music, as
You're
Kendrick
did you say you're not sure?
as
It's not. It's
I'm being
not.
nice. I'm being nice. I'm being
It
nice.
is not.
So
Let's be very clear.
I will put Eminem on the top 15. I would say top my top 15, just because I think he's a very skilled, talented rapper. But there's other things that make somebody, I think, a complete rapper. It's not like back in the day where it's like these people that can kill people on bar for bars. It's not like that no more. And that's